Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Made in Abyss, but today I'm going to be checking out episode 9, and probably episode 10 as well. I heard these two episodes pair especially well together, and it would probably be a bad idea to just check out 9 today and then wait till Monday to check out 10, so here we are, gonna check out them both. But last time on episode 8, it was just another slow episode, focused more on build-up yet again. And that's the thing about Made in Abyss so far, is that its pacing has been probably a little slow for some people's standards, but personally it doesn't bother me because it seems to be very character-driven with an emphasis on world building. You know, it's given me just enough intrigue into the world and the characters that I'm staying hooked, even when there's not as much in the way of story progression. They're setting up character stuff, and I can always appreciate that when done well. Most of what really happened last time was Rico and Reg surviving their training, where they had to just stay for 10 days out in that forest, and it wasn't really that hard for them. All they had to do was rope up a big hippo and then fry him up to eat. It wasn't really super dangerous, but it did teach them teamwork and coordination that is going to be very useful for them going forward. And then Rico got her mom's explodey pickaxe thing, or at least I assume it's explodey the way they describe it. It sounds like you whack something with it and it blows up, but I could be dead wrong. That's just what it sounds like to me. Forgive any shaky noises you might hear, like the sounds like my house is shaking. My neighbors are building a pool next door, and it's exceptionally loud. Not much I can do to avoid that, but anyway, rather than spend more time talking about episode 8, because not much to really cover about that one, let's just head in because we're gonna be here a while today. So, episode 9 can begin. Okay guys, guess that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching, like and comment if you enjoyed, subscribe to be updated on more Made in Abyss. We've only got like 3 more episodes left of this season, and then there's the movie, but yeah, it really hit the limit right there at 10. Just a terrifyingly tense situation. I mean, I got nothing to even say. My emotions were apparent enough in describing that, because yeah, just frickin' needle through the hand. That thing's poison. Do not mess around with it. Like, it swelled it up to an insane degree, and then he had no choice but to take her upward. And then the blood didn't help that either, because, you know, the blood loss from that much coming out of her orifices was not gonna aid that. And then he had to frickin' just snap her arm in half and was getting right ready to cut it off until she lost consciousness. So, does that mean he's not gonna have to amputate it? I mean, it's most of the way already off, but it's tied up now. But, I mean, I don't know, are they even gonna be able to salvage her arm at this point? Because the hand is swollen to nothingness, and it was already cut around like this. I mean, it's not like it can't heal that, but... And the bone was trashed. It was just shattered entirely. Healing that kind of fracture would not go well, and it would take an insanely long time anyway. And it wouldn't come back very strong, it would likely heal incorrectly. So, their first encounter with a dangerous monster in this layer, and it was immediately too much for them to handle. Way too strong, way too fast, way too clever. The thing apparently even knew somehow that the pickaxe was wrapped up in that thing and kicked it aside. It recognized it immediately as a threat and removed it from the scenario. And sure, maybe he could have incinerated it, but who's to say that it wouldn't just dodge out of the way? We've seen how fast that thing is, and he thought he could dodge it, but he couldn't because it was predicting his movements. That thing, I doubt it's just gonna stand there while he rays a blast. But hey, Riko has survived thanks to Nanachi, the bunny girl, the hollow, as it was. Really interesting. She's very nice though. She said she wanted to properly introduce herself, which is interesting. That phrasing, almost like she's been around him before, but who knows. Still, if it hadn't been for her, she'd be dead, because unfortunately he was not taught any form of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, no CPR. He didn't have any of that knowledge, so she would have just been done for. I didn't put the green screen down. Oh well. I can just green screen it back in like I did that one time. But yeah, I get distracted because I had a lot to say immediately following this, because this was by far the most intense episode. Duh, that's an understatement, in that it paid off a lot of the build-up with such a emotionally intense moment like that. You know, especially after 9, where they left off on such a more hopeful note, you know, with Riko like, yes, we can do this, we can do it together. She was doing fine on her own, even keeping him safe. And then, of course, poor Reg is left with, he felt like he was too indecisive in that moment, and maybe he was, maybe, but who can say if it would have even been the right call to incinerate it, because for all we know, it wouldn't have worked, and then she would have just been stuck there on that platform with him for another thing to come rolling in. Forget 2 hours, that thing rolled in after them in 5 minutes. Another thing would be there like that. But that was a petrifyingly well-crafted moment of tension, with episode 10 just so bad. And it's like the whole time I knew exactly what was going to happen, and up until Nanachi showed up, but like you knew where it was going. Like the moment her hand got poisoned, I was like, they're gonna have to try to freaking amputate that. And then they didn't pull very many punches when it came to depicting that. It's gruesome. Yeah, next time, forget putting the pickaxe in the bag, just always hold it. Just keep that thing like strapped to your back or something, because you do not want to get separated from it in a moment like that. Right? I mean, just put a strap on that thing and just put it over your shoulder. You want to be able to grab that thing as quickly as possible. So they better keep that in mind for the future, please. They have to go back for it now too, because it's stuck down there in the frickin' pool. Oh well, but that's it for now, guys. Hope to catch you on Monday for episode 11. Surely it will do well to continue with this momentum that it has generated. I'm hoping that her arm can be saved through some magical hollow bunny science or something, but please just grant me this. That was that was just, I'm out of adjectives. I can't think of any other proper adjectives to describe just how I felt about having to watch that. They did that. They spent all that time getting you attached and building up characters and world building, and this is, of course, how it pays off. Oof. So yeah, I hope to catch you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed the double upload today. But till we meet again, I will see you guys later.